No. Speaking of budgets, Meta, Mr. Zuck himself came out with this pretty interesting new thing that they got going on. So basically, they have ad embedded bots.
Yes.
And so basically, whenever you see an ad for, like, let's say a jacket that you wanted, there's a real time chatbot that you can speak to about that product.
I am obsessed with this idea, actually.
It is cool. It is also slightly terrifying because it just goes to show you.
Slightly, but like, Abdal,
Yeah.
we literally sit on ChatGPT all day.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, all day. How is it any different?
It was terrifying because I showed it to my dad yesterday and I also showed it to you yesterday. I paid for ChatGPT for like the last month and a half, and I was asking it like, who am I? And it went into like kind of great depth.
I thought you told it all of those things. You have, right?
Not directly. It just,
Oh,
like
over
when you send
time.
something and like it goes like memory updated.
Oh my God. I wouldn't know because I literally don't even log into ChatGPT. I just be using it on the browser and closing the tab, but that's scary.
It's so terrifying. Like
cool.
It literally said everything about me.
Yeah, it recited like his job, his name. It like learnt the pronunciation of his
That was
last
scary.
name
I didn't
in
even
Arabic.
know that was gonna happen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't think it's any different to like the tools that we already use.
Yeah.
If I'm seeing something, I'm all about efficiency. If I'm seeing a jacket in an ad and I want to know if it comes in a certain size, a certain color, and what the material's made out of, I don't want to wait for a customer service representative to get back to me. Yeah, you could likely go and read the description of the item, but there might be random questions that come to mind. So if it's actually a chatbot that's going to genuinely give me the answer that I'm looking for, I'm all for it. If it's a chatbot that's just going to inconvenience me and then eventually I'm going to be like, I want to speak to a human over and over again until it redirects me, different story.
I think the whole idea is that like it's pretty much ChatGPT just for that specific ad, which is really cool because like for one, it kind of cuts off the middleman or like cuts out the human in it. Which, sorry, salespeople, I think it's over for you guys. But
not salespeople, customer service reps.
Yeah, and I think that it's one thing to like click on the ad, go to the description, hit the drop down menu, and see what's there. But if you just ask it a question and it comes back to you in real time, I'm way more likely to be like, buy the product.
Yeah.
Because with the product, you don't want people to like wait on it. You kind of want people, because especially online ads, you want it to be like those impulse purchases. So you're banking on that fact. But it goes into this thing of like, I think deep down we still crave human connection. So I don't know how like effective this would be.
I don't know.
In the grand scheme of things.
I am so for human connection, community, like people being with people, but I don't know if I require that in a purchase I'm making online already. Like if you think about how you shop online, I don't go to those like outlets looking for human connection. So I do fully see that, and especially if you're making a big purchase, it's like a big purchasing decision and you want to talk to someone about it, like especially if you're buying a service where you'll be working with the person like delivering it. I can see why human connection is important in those circumstances, but for low priced items that you can make quick purchasing decisions on, I think it's a great tool and super efficient.
So if you had to pick one over the other, it would be efficiency over authenticity?
For low purchase,
well, just
easy
in general.
purchases?
Just in general, or is it just specifically
in general? If I had to pick one forever, I would pick the human.
Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah.
But if we're just talking about low price things that are easy purchase decisions, I would take the bot if it was going to be as good as something like ChatGPT.
Yeah, I think just one more thing about that is that there's a general mistrust with like AI. People still to this day don't really trust AI like that because, for one, it's been notorious for not being accurate all the time. And it's kind of scary when you like trust it so much and then it gives you back a answer that's
Inaccurate.
And like a lot of the times the AI themselves don't say that they're not sure of it, or like they just hit you. They just hit you with this answer and be like full confidence, but then you just like check. It just takes like a low IQ dumb human to double check the fact that it's actually not that. Yep. So
yeah, something definitely to keep in mind. Like AI is not always accurate. I've never noticed it specifically with answers, but I always have AI proofread and rewrite things that I write myself. And then once it's proofread something, I'll always go in and ask it, like, what did you edit?
Yeah.
And then sometimes it will tell me, I added this and it hasn't, or I removed this and it hasn't. Yeah. So it definitely slips up.
Yeah.
And I like to call it out. I'm like, no, don't.
Yeah. I think in general it's like it's a cool feature to have. I don't know if it's gonna like be the whole entity of the salesperson. Yeah.
It's a tool. I don't think it will. It might replace certain jobs here and there, but at the end of the day, it's a tool, and the better you use it, the further you'll get.
Yeah. Even the whole thing about like the whole thing about like data and stuff, it's like everything is out there, I think. Mm-hmm. So like what's another AI? You know what I'm saying? I don't know.
Yeah.
Like
I'm fully leaning into it. I'm just viewing it as a tool. Like I'm not really scared of how it will evolve.
Yeah.
I think that humans will always have their place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
On tomorrow's episode, I'm going to be sitting down and speaking with ChatGPT as a podcast co-host, so that's going to be fun.
Look forward to that.
With that being said, guys, thanks so much for tuning in to the podcast. Laura, any final words?
Peace out.
What she said. Bye.